Omari came to Brotherhood.
Oh, he can.
Yeah, he was living in New York at the time. He was living in,
he was.
yeah,
in
yeah, he was living in New York at the time, and he came and introduced himself.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, gave him through the ringer, They still like, oh yeah, you want to come? You want to keep working out? I put like, I forgot who. Oh, my friend Hyro.
The time we came to Montreal, that
Yeah.
was a little bit. That's like what, 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And you were coming as a pushing weight or that? Oh yeah.
Pushing weight has always been. See, pushing weight. How I started with pushing weight was.
Yeah.
They were the sponsors of a lot of the contests. NBXA, Pull Up Hard Jam, they were the sponsors. So they were the apparel sponsors for the brand. So they might have made the apparel for the competition, like the competition clothes and stuff like that. And when I would win, they would give me some free apparel.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, oh, cool, I respect the brand, love the brand, I'll, show off the brand. And then he would invite me to events where we would talk to kids in schools. And I was like, I'm all for that, because we did that with Brotherhood. We would go to schools and talk to kids about health. And we did anti-bullying programs and stuff. Not programs, but like they would do events for anti-bullying and stuff like that. Anything to deal with kids, health and fitness, we would do events. So he saw that. He invited me out to do some speeches and stuff like that at schools. So I would get more apparel and then go to the schools, talk to the kids, and it worked well. When we started doing events, when I was invited to come do events and give my ideas on like how to run the event, stuff like that, I would always been pushing weight, because the same way they would look out for me, I would look out for them.
Okay.
I said, you need an apparel brand? I have a company.
Okay.
So one of the companies, they were pretty much stealing my ideas. They're not stealing my ideas. They were just taking my ideas and taking me for granted.
Oh, okay.
And I had to realize that. So I said, all right, you know what? And then they were like trying to discount pushing weight on how much they were going to charge and stuff like that. So we sat down and were like, you know what? Let's do this together. Let's start something together. So it literally started out of a necessity to stop looking for handouts. And we said, let's do something. And we started to push the world tour. We started in Chicago.
Yeah.
And did a little small thing, called up a couple friends, the Go Infinite tribe out there in Chicago. Said, hey, let's meet up. I'm gonna do a couple giveaways, run you through a couple challenges, stop there. Then I went to another park in Chicago, met with Omari and a couple of the other guys out there.
Yeah. Is that how you met Omari?
No, Omari came to Brotherhood.
Oh, he can.
Yeah, he was living in New York at the time. He was living in,
he was.
yeah,
living in New
yeah,
York.
he was living in New York
Okay,
at the time, and he came and introduced himself.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, gave him through the ringer, We still like, oh yeah, you want to come? You want to keep working out? I put like, I forgot who. Oh, my friend Hyro, who's part of Brotherhood.
Yeah,
he would work out with him, and he just kept coming back, So I was like, okay, because that's what I would do. You come to the park, oh, I want to work out. I said, okay. Show you a couple things, and then I would leave you with somebody, because it was important to me for you not to come there just for me. You had to connect with everybody else in the park, because that's how I started. When I got to that park, it would take me 20 minutes to get from the entrance to the park, because I had to say hi to everybody.
Oh.
Because this is my home. I want to feel comfortable with the people around me.
Yeah.
So, and then by doing so, now, if I just met you, and you know me, you're standing next to me, somebody else comes over, hey Q, this is...
Yeah, again.
And this will go on. So now if I'm not there, now you two know each other.
Yeah.
And then you two know too many people. So I had to keep that going.
Okay.
That's how you build a community.
Yeah.
So Omari was one of those people. And he kept coming back, he kept getting stronger. He wanted to compete. He competed in his first pull-up bar jam. He was like number 20, Okay. He went from 20 to 12 to top 3.
Oh.
And then he hasn't been down since. So, like I said, you're only as good as the people you train.
Yeah. You know what? When I did it was my first interview. I appreciate that he accepted to do the interview, and he was saying like he was shocked and he was inspired by you when he saw you going to Montreal. He said,
the traveling, yes.
He said, oh no, because he said, okay, if you if you, I didn't see no one traveling like competing overseas.
Yes.
And when he saw you, now he pushed him to work out more so he can go overseas and compete also.
And see, I give him the utmost respect for him. I wish I had the time because he'll like, oh, I'm going to Germany.
Oh,
You
yeah,
wanna-
yeah.
And he'd be like, you want to come? I'm like, oh man, I don't have enough vacation time. So I was like, look, you hold it, you know, represent,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Do your thing. Like as far as I'm concerned, if you're there, I'm there.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's what it is. I'm like, I'm waiting for the messages like, yo, I did first place in this, so I can repost it. I'm proud of him, you know. And I'm glad that he saw that because that was my thing. Don't stay where you are and say that you're the best.
Yeah.
Prove it to the world
To the world.
by competing.